her every day because I'm around her in that household. To now, I'm kind of seeing her here and there. My car situation wasn't the best at the time, and um, I always felt like she we wouldn't have that same bond because I wasn't seeing her as much. And I proved to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm glad. Um, because man, when I would see this baby, man, she would make me feel like I was sitting on cloud nine, man. Like, she'd just make me feel like the greatest person in the world, because she didn't forget me. You know what I'm saying? That was my biggest fear. That I was thinking that she would forget about me, that you know, she wouldn't want to come be around me, or she'll look at me like I'm a stranger or something. And that wasn't the case, man. That wasn't the case. Like, she had that same love, that same energy, that she always has when she see me, And so I'm so grateful and thankful for that, man. And just to watch her grow over these years has been beautiful, man. It's just been beautiful. Because the one thing, you know, she has taught me as a man, um, the thing about having girls is, when you a guy, you got to look at your own relationship with women and with females, you know. Um, like I can't, of course, I'm probably gonna be that grandfather that, you know, watching her being with a guy, or what I'm saying, like making sure this guy ain't, doing nothing he ain't supposed to be doing or whatever, I'm saying, treating her right and treating her with respect or whatever. But I can't be so quick to be on that if I'm not on that in my own personal life, So, which I am, but I'm just saying, for the sake of what I'm talking about, that if I'm not taking care of my personal business as far as how I treat women, how I treat my woman, how I respect women, then how much of a say so do I have in her life about how a man treats and respect her? And so those are some of the things that she indirectly taught me without, her sitting down teaching me these things. Um, and so I try to keep that in mind, you know what I mean? Like she's a little girl, and I try to be the example of a man that I want her to not necessarily seek when she get older. I mean, when seeking out a man, I want her to seek out the good attributes in a man. I want her to seek out respect, kindness, just just a person that treat her and treat others the way that they should be treated. You know what I'm saying? And so if I exude those things and she see that in me and she seeks that out in a man, then I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't want her to seek out a guy that's just like me or nothing like that, but just a guy that would be good for her. And this is all in the near future because she's 8. So, I'll be telling her now, you let me hear you come talking about some boyfriend. I crack him upside his head, you know what I'm saying? So she be, Papa, don't do that, But but yeah, man, like girls, they teach you certain things, man. And I just want her to, I always want her to look at me as a good example of a man, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I haven't always done right in life by women, relationships and different things like that. But she has taught me, how to be a better man in my own relationship right now, you know. And she doesn't even know that, you know what I'm saying? So she's a smart little girl. She loves to draw and color, and she has beautiful imagination. Like, she's the type of child you can sit her down and she gonna play by herself. You know what I'm saying? And that's why when she come, I see her and she come over or something, she say, Papa, play with me. That I'll play with her. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that she usually playing by herself and doing her own thing. You know what I'm saying? She's just good in that kind of way. Like, she doesn't really need um, have to have a whole bunch of people play with her. You know what I'm saying? But man, she's everything. One day she came over here and to my house, and I I I usually fix breakfast on the weekend, and so I fix breakfast, and um, we sitting at the bar, and I had been feeling bad. I had been feeling, just some internal things at the time. I just wasn't feeling too good, and so um, she told me, she said, Papa, you the best Papa in the world, right? so, so I said, oh yeah. I said, well, I wish I felt like the best Papa in the world. And she was like, but you are. And man, I'm not going, I don't have a hard time expressing myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ashamed of expressing myself. I'm not ashamed of being human, being who I am or what have you. But man, when she said that, man, because of the stuff I was already going through internally, man, it just hit me in the heart, man. And all of it came out through my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what she does to me, you know what I'm saying? Um, another time she came over here and before I brought her to the house, I said, hey, look, we're going to get something to eat. I said, what you want to eat, right? So she said she wants some nuggets. So I said, all right, we go get some nuggets. So we go to McDonald's, get the little nugget meal thing. I think it was like a 6-piece or something like that, 4-piece, whatever. And so we get home, and she's sitting at the table, and I tell her, don't drink all that drink, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you eat your food or whatever, because, the drink will fill you up, and then you ain't going to want no food. So she eating her food, she eating her fries or whatever, and then I see the fries slowly disappearing. She done drank some of her drink, but she ain't touched none of them nuggets. So I said, okay. So finally all the fries gone. I said, hey, you gonna eat them nuggets? So she said, Papa, I don't want it. I'm like, what you mean you don't want it? I said, nah, man. I said, I went and bought them nuggets, man. Them nuggets weren't free. They cost money. I had to go pay for that. You got me throwing away my money, man. I don't like throwing away my money. So she's she's like, but I don't want it, Papa. So I'm like, baby, you need to eat them nuggets, right? So she kind of got all um like almost like she looked like she was about to start crying or whatever, right? So I said, girl, and I picked her up and I took her in the room and sat on the bed, and she just, as soon as I did that, she looked up at me, and her eyes was filling up with water, and she, and I said, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? She, because you mad at me, and I said, girl, calm down. I said, calm down. Stop all that crying. And at this time, I'm giving her hugs, like, come here, give me a hug, so I give her a hug, tell her I love her, but that's our relationship. That's just, a story among many, but yeah, that's just our relationship, man. Like she just, she has that ability to make me melt. You know, it's not like she can get away with everything and nothing like that, but um, I usually try to be a little bit more lenient on her, and she's not a bad child, so I don't have to worry about scolding her or yelling at her or getting at, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes like any kids, you got to tell her stop doing this or don't do that or whatever. But other than that, she's a great child, man, great child. Beautiful child, got a beautiful heart. Um, always smiling and laughing and playing around. So anytime that she's hurt behind something or, not feeling good, then I feel that way. I feel, um, like, cause I don't like her being any other way but smiling and laughing. I know it ain't gonna always be like that, but whenever she's not that way, then I need to figure out what's going on, what's wrong. But yeah, that's my baby, man. I not too long ago went to go see her. I'll tell you a story, another story. I went to go see her and for right around Halloween time because I last couple of Halloweens or whatever, which I don't celebrate. I ain't into none of that or whatever. But I went and bought me a pumpkin and I carved a little pumpkin. Just probably some little inner kid stuff that, back when I was younger, I didn't do because I couldn't do because my mom won't go on for none of that and my pops won't with none of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So I would just get me a pumpkin. I got me a pumpkin the last couple of years and I would gut it out and carve something in it, carve the eyes and all that kind of, just doing something to do for real, for real. So this year, this past Halloween, which is 2020, I carved out the eyes and all that stuff, and then I carved her name in the back. So I was like, yeah, that'll be cool. She'll like that. Got her name carved in the pumpkin or whatever. So I went over there and I went on ahead and to drop it off to her or whatever, but she wasn't there. So when I went there, her mom was there and then her mom's boyfriend. Now, I don't know her mom's boyfriend. I know her, her daddy. I know her daddy. Anyway, so I go in and I see the boyfriend. First I see her mother and then I see the boyfriend. I say what's up to the mother, give her a hug and everything. Kari, what's up, Kari, by the way? I be calling her Kari. But anyway, I say what's up to her and then I see her boyfriend. So, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, brother. I forgot your name, bro. But you good people, so salute to you. But anyway, I say what's up, bro. Dap him up and everything. Introduce myself, and I say that I'm Paris Papa, man. He's like, oh, nice to meet you. I heard some stuff about you, what have you, what have you. So I said, yeah, man. So you treat my baby right, everything good, you good, basically that was my way of asking him, he making sure he taking care of my baby, you know what I'm saying? Because of course I want him to take care of her mother, that's first and foremost, but my main concern is my baby. She's 8 years old. It's 2021, and they never stopped being cruel to kids and doing cruel and crazy and outlandish and out of this mind, out of this world type stuff to kids, man. So I'm always, on heightened alert about that kind of stuff. As they do too much stuff to kids, man. The kids is the future. The kids is innocent, don't deserve, molestations and kidnappings and beating